Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Welcome everybody to the In Solidarity series. This week we are with Machado Mijiga and his amazing band. We want to extend our gratitude to all of you for tuning in this evening. And acknowledgement that right now is kind of a challenging time. It's been a challenging time, but especially for those of you that are located in Oregon, Washington, or California, this side of the country is on fire and struggling a lot. So we are here today, hopefully, to bring you a little bit of light for those of you that are at home, that can be at home, that can tune in with us. We've got Machado and Sam Arnold and Dylan Hayes and Dario La Poma. See, you know, I wrote it down and everything. We're very grateful. Machado, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Sarah.
You know, we just love you so much over at Musicians in Solidarity. It's a thing.
So I have something controversial yet very brave to say. My kick pedal stopped working. So if somebody in the crew wouldn't mind going to the basement to get the other kick pedal, that would be much appreciated. That way I can have a bass drum for the rest of the show.
That is very controversial. See, this is
controversial.
Why, this is why
yet
we
brave.
Yet brave. This is why we have you. Controversial statements in Shrek.
I'm gonna lay it all on the line.
this is where we're going.
That's me.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I know that it's kind of a crazy time out there, you know, for artists, especially. Everybody has been struck. COVID is just a weird space to live in for everyone. But for musicians, I know that it's been, and I know that just because of experience, especially challenging. So I want to remind everyone out there in internet land that these artists are working for your tips and your tips alone. So if you like what you hear, please, please, please support them. You can see the Musicians in Solidarity handles in the bottom, I believe, right-hand corner of the stream. And all of the money that you donate here tonight and actually for the next couple of days will go to these artists and to Left Door Streaming, the lovely gentleman who...
Thank you so much, Moses. Right Moses is the savior of the day.
MVP is what we call him. But yes, thank you guys so much again for tuning in. We are here tonight at the 1905, Portland, Oregon. Machado, you got a show coming up real soon, an outdoor show.
At Wilshire Park.
Wilshire Park.
On the 18th.
Oh, what? Fancy that. I'm going to be there, too.
Fancy that.
Musicians in Solidarity.
Sarah, yes. Musicians in Solidarity helped put this event on. It's going to be great. It'll be, it's going to be Dario, Sam, myself, Jack Radsliff, Michelangelo Wilson, and then there will also be a different band that's going to be me, Dario, another great bassist, Stefan Jiraki, David Hagen, incredible guitarist and a much better drummer than I am, and then also Idan Krolowitz, who's moving away to Paris, but he's a fantastic singer, amazing voice, and we just wanted to do something, basically just something before he took off. So if you want to go to the park to hear neo soul or, I mean, I don't know, there'll be some jazz, I don't know, there'll be some stuff, but if you want to hear good music with really strong singers, that's the show for you. And it's one of the few shows that you can go to in town where you can actually be there in the flesh and not necessarily worry because everyone's really spread out. Wilshire Park's also just a nice park.
It's a lovely place. And what time is that?
That is going to be 6 to 8:30.
Excellent. We hope you guys come by. It's a really lovely space, and we've been popping up, doing a lot of pop-up shows in that area, and so far the neighborhood loves it. So, you know, make your way down there. Yeah, let's listen to some more music.
Perfect.
In the meantime, I just want to remind everybody that this is a for tips only model. So please, please, please support the artist. If you don't feel like you have that in your ability currently, I know COVID's been a hard time for everyone. Go ahead and share this. Share it with your family, your friends, and just do your part to get the music out there. That's kind of all we can do right now, but we can all do a little something. So thank you.
And please don't be like me and give the tip of choose a different career, because that is what I would probably say. But please don't say that. Please give us actual currency.
See?
Wisdom is not allowed.
I hope we're in for more self-deprecating humor from you throughout the night.
Well, you're going to get a lot of it.
If I know anything about you, again, Shrek, self-deprecating humor. Here we go. Just kidding. It was crushing. We got a whole synth thing going on over there that I'm really digging. Love that. Love to hear it. Machado, did you write that song?
That song was written by Dylan. So we've done 3 songs so far. All 3 have been by a different person. The first song was by me. The second song was by Dario. His first song was called Ultraviolet. Second song was by Dario entitled Home. And then that one was by Dylan. He actually wrote it very recently. It's called Changes. So
That is really...
tonight is going to be a mix of all 3 of our tunes. And then we're doing one cover that's Sam and my favorite. And, well, 2 covers. One is a nursery rhyme. The other one is Sam and my favorite.
I love it. I love it. You guys are
Be clear.
crushing. Thank you so much. I want to give a big shout out to Aaron and the 1905 for having us here tonight. It's been hard for musicians to find venues, but look, lo and behold, we have one. Thank you, Aaron. I want to let everyone out there know, if you're tuned in and thinking about donating, $20 donation will get you in a raffle for a $100 1905 gift certificate. And that, my friends, is a lot of pizza. Just enough. It's enough pizza.
Eat all of it at once. Order $100 worth of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you will not go to the hospital. Just try to eat 100% of that pizza, $100 worth of 1905 pizza. It will be fine.
Yeah.
You won't be hurt.
Yes, this is medical advice. I mean, we take
You
it
know,
from so
apple
many...
a day keeps the doctor away. 5 1905 pizzas keeps the doctor away.
It keeps the doctor
Keeps the doctor employed.
employed. There you go. There we go. That's what we need. Jokes on jokes. All right, gentlemen.
So we're going to do the one cover that's not a nursery rhyme. This is a Robert Glasper piece entitled Be Courageous. It's a pretty deep cut. It was actually written originally to celebrate the end of Kobe Bryant's career, but now it's essentially just a memorial piece for Kobe Bryant. So hopefully you enjoy it. Hope we don't put it to shame.
That was tight. Sam Arnold, you are cheddar cheese balls crazy on that bass. I don't even know what to say about it. Amazing. I have some notes here. Machado,
Cheddar cheese balls, crazy. Sam Arnold. Call you
better
Cheez
known
It.
as. That microphone just really wants to get right up in that drum set with you.
The microphone was trading fours with me.
It's fancy. I've got a note here. Machado, why do you play and write so good? I wrote it down and everything.
That's a trick question. The real truth is we're all in a simulation, and my writing is a figment of imagination.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm scared. That's good. I mean, it could be. It is 2020 after all.
Is it?
Don't leave.
5G. AT&T, Verizon Wireless.
The birds, the birds, they're robots. Don't you know? Don't you know?
Have you ever actually seen a bird from behind? I haven't.
I've never even thought about it, but now I'm thinking about it all the time. If anyone wants to know.
If birds spoke Spanish, would they speak with a Castilian accent? Castilian? Do they say Zaragoza or Zaragoza?
Yes. Yes. Just yes. I'm just gonna go with just a complete encapsulating yes for that one.
Yes for all above.
Yes for all of the above. This is good. We're doing good. 5G
LTE.
pigeons. Yes. Yeah. This is where we are, by the way. This is why this is happening.
Samsung scandal of South Korea.
Okay. We're here. We're here at the 1905. I think we're here. We're not sure if we're here. We could be here at the 1905 is I think where
Think
we're landed
about
on
it.
that. Think about it, people.
Think about it. Are we
Use
really
your
here?
brains. Open your minds. We want to give a huge shout out to, I think, Left Door. I'm not sure if they exist or not at this point, but we are grateful for them for this high-level production that we are experiencing tonight. We want to remind everyone out there in the internet world that this is a tip-based situation. So if you like what you're hearing, let them know. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but you have that like little drop-down, what do you call that thing? Screen. And you can see the little things that people are sending you, little love notes. Very nice. Thank you, says Lori. Perfect.
Sarah Clark says, you are incredible every damn time.
Well,
I know when she put it because it was when Sam was
I couldn't hold it
channeling
in.
the Holy Ghost.
I was afraid if I didn't write it down, I'd forget it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting
that
older.
one wasn't for the rest of you. You're not allowed to take that compliment. That was only for Sam.
Well, you know what? I was just thinking it, all right? I had to write it down.
Every damn time.
Every damn
Sam,
time.
every damn time. Sam Cheez-Its, every damn time Arnold.
Cheddar cheese balls crazy.
Cheese balls crazy. Hey, Arnold.
Hey, Arnold. We're getting somewhere, you guys. We are getting somewhere. This is a very good situation. That you are tuning into the In Solidarity series. Thank you guys so much for playing. You guys are crushing it. The synth world over there is just making my day. It's like being at a festival. I love it. I want to play some more music.
Yes, we would love to play some more music.
Of course you would.
Oh, yeah. We're doing a nursery rhyme now. We're doing Mary Had a Little Lamb. And this is my arrangement of it. It's a little different. It's also on my album, one of my albums.
We're going to get to that.
We'll get to that later.
Okay, that was amazing.
Thank you. We are the Mars Volta.
That was really tight.
Bet Moses loved that audio-wise. Pretty loud.
he's chilling.
He's like, oh, that's fine.
He's I got it. He's got it.
Just squish it.
You guys are killing, man. Seriously. Some of you I've never seen play before. I've seen Dario play one time. Dylan, I don't know if I've ever seen you play. You're amazing.
Dylan's pretty new to town.
Oh.
He moved from Seattle right before COVID hit and didn't know anybody until like last month.
Well, welcome. Oh, welcome to Portland. We are lucky to have you. You are incredible. Glad that you're here. That's awesome. Well, thank you for bringing new friends.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Always about new talent in town.
You're watching the In Solidarity series. We're just going to keep it going. If y'all just want to keep playing. Is that
Yeah, let's do it.
feeling good? All right.
Do some more
Crushing.
stuff.
I'm feeling it. So I'm going to just keep playing music.
Let's do it. This song's a happy song. Named for a children's toy. Dario wrote it. It's very pretty. It's gonna be different. We did a nursery rhyme really hardcore. Now we're gonna do a song about a kid's toy that also serves as a bludgeoning object, and it's gonna be very soft and gentle.
was dope. Man, those sounds. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
about to address
6
that.
wants to know what kid's toy.
It's called the Happy Apple. It's a Fisher-Price toy. It's like a little apple that you shake and it makes noise.
Yeah.
It's also the name of was it Dave King's band, right?
Dave King's
yeah,
Trio.
Dave King's Trio from Minneapolis.
The name of a really dope prog jazz trio out of the Twin Cities called Happy Apple.
Prog jazz trio out of the Twin Cities called Happy Apple with Dave King.
Dave King was an amazing drummer from the Bad Plus.
Oh.
And Michael Lewis, who's an amazing saxophonist and also happens to play bass with Bon Iver.
With Bon Iver.
Bass player and saxophone. Okay, so a sax player that also plays bass for Bon Iver and the drummer from the Bad Plus.
From the Bad Plus.
Different bassists.
And then Janet Jackson.
And then Janet Jackson.
And then Janet.
And
Wait,
then
hold
Janet-
on. And then
Tito Jackson.
what's
on
the name of this
claw
group
bass.
again? Because I am looking it up. Happy Apple.
Happy Apple is the name of the group.
All right, we're already in there. I'm already obsessed. I can already tell.
You can leave the stream right now. You can just listen to Happy Apple for the rest of the night. We won't blame you.
No way, Jose.
Tip us first.
Tip first. These
Or
artists are
5G gets us.
out here working hard for that Skrill, so be sure to support them the
Called me
best you can.
Skrillex for a reason.
That's what they call you. Go ahead and support if you can. Share if you can. It's a hard time for everybody out there right now with COVID-19 and all the craziness that's going on. So if it's within your means, it's much appreciated, much deserved, well deserved. I wanted to say thank you again to 1905 and Left Door Streaming. Thank you to all the artists that are on stage right now. They are crushing it. There was something we were going to touch back on, Machado, and that was
Yeah.
how we were talking earlier, full disclosure. I was like, how many records do you have? And then he was like, and then started thinking, and we landed on somewhere 11, 12.
I'm going to say 11, but 3 of them are live albums, but I did spend a lot of time on them. So I'm going to say maybe, let's go 9.5. We'll just call the live albums a half album each.
9.5.
9.5 albums. I'm 4
Okay.
I'm 4 3/4. Oh, years old. 9.5 albums.
Okay, but the thing is, though, it's soon to be, I mean, I guess, what would that
Soon to
be, 12 and a half?
12.5 now, yeah. Actually,
Explain
probably
yourself,
13.
sir. Explain yourself.
Sure. So I am sitting on in the process of completing four albums. 3 albums and 1 EP. But I recorded a live show at Alberta Street Pub with Dylan and Sam that went really nicely, and so I'm sitting on some files from that. So that'll just be the half thing, half album, where I'm gonna kind of do some production on that. If you listen to I guess that'd be my 10th album, Fellowship, was kind of like that at the Jack London for Portland Jazz Festival. I had the mixing board audio, was really high quality, and turned it into a full-length album. So I'm going to do the same thing with that. And then I have a lo-fi production, hip-hop, fuzzy-wuzzy beat tape kind of thing I produced under the name Gohan Blanco. That album, I decided today, I'm going to release it on October 2nd. So whether I'm done or not, I'm going to put it out. I have more than enough material, but I just need to sort of sort through it. And I have a few collabs that I'm working on with people around the world. So once I get all those back, particularly someone from Belgium who just moved to Belgium, so it's going to take a little while to get that back. Once I have all that, then I'll release that album. And then I have another album with my prog band Atlas that I started in college that we just found out the guitarist for that band lives in Astoria. So we went to Astoria, my roommate and I, because he was the bassist in the band. And we just recorded another album because there's all these songs that we just had that we'd never recorded that were on the first album, and then there were some that were not on the first album that we just had recorded and wanted to redo. So those 2 albums, the live album, and then I'm doing a little EP with a rapper, and that's going to be fun. It's really short. It's going to be like 10, 15 minutes long. It's going to be very short, but it'll be fun. It'll be cool to produce for a rapper.
So many projects.
Lots of
You're
stuff.
Such a prolific writer and artist. It's really incredible. I think that I just have a lot of admiration for people that can just keep going and going. Like Energizer Bunny style. And none of it sucks. Even though earlier he was like, some of them suck.
Some of it sucks.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
There's
it.
a lot of stuff, though. I mean, I guess, I have a lot of albums out. I sometimes forget how many because there are a lot. So there's all sorts of stuff, anywhere from avant-garde jazz to singer-songwriter stuff to weird psychedelic jazz rock to straight-ahead jazz to whatever you call this. There's all sorts of music on there. So it looks like they put a little stream link up for my Bandcamp. Much appreciated. That has all of my cuts on it. Also, this is just a heads up for anybody who's buying music from any musician, because I feel like not a lot of people know this. Please buy music on Bandcamp and don't just stream it on Spotify, because nobody ever makes any money from that. And on first Fridays for the rest of the year, Bandcamp is giving artists 100% of whatever money they make off of album sales. That's why I'm releasing my album on October 2nd, because that's the first Friday of next month. But anytime anybody releases anything, if you can hold off until the first Friday, buy it from them, pay real money, buy it from them, and they will get that money directly, and they won't be funneled through a whole system where they won't end up making any money. That's just a PSA, because I feel like a lot of people don't actually know that if you stream on Spotify, it's like less than 1/100th of a cent per stream.
This is very important information.
Many
it's
other,
like the more you know.
Same with the best is Tidal, but even Tidal is not very good. It's like 15th of a cent for every stream you get.
Well, I'm not going to choose this moment to talk about how I have you featured on a Musicians in Solidarity Spotify playlist. We'll talk about that later. After everyone's forgotten how terrible Spotify. I'm just kidding. No, but that's really smart talk right there, Machado. It's important for people to know that if you are actively seeking to support artists, there are much better ways than Spotify and Apple Music. And YouTube streaming is not the best, right? We want to support directly, and so. Thank you for bringing that up. His Bandcamp is linked below. So if you like what you're hearing, you know what you need to do. I'll hunt you down, but you know what you need to do. Yeah. And with that vague threat.
More music.
We're going
to play one of Dylan's songs. This song is called Neo Wise. And then, not to be confused with his other song, Neo, because he's got Neo and he's got Neo Wise. Just like Dario has a song called Home, and I have a song called Back Home. And if we have time, we're going to do both. Because we did Home, and we're going to probably do Back Home. But they get really confusing. I also have a song called Back in Town. So I think that's like, this adds to another.
Is it about the boys?
I wish.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But that is on my album Journal. You can check it out.
was great. Dylan, you wrote that one? Yes. That is tight. That's a great tune. You know, that slapped. What was up? What's up?
What's up?
What is up? What's out there, TV land?
What's up, Holly?
Holly wants to say hi. She says you guys sound good. That's a lot of
Sounds
love.
so good, fellas. That's very kind of you. Lovely tune, Dylan. That's another comment we got. I think it sucks, but, you know, that's just my opinion. We live in a simulation. I believe in 5G anyways, so what am I talking about?
Who even knows what you're actually hearing? You know? It's hard to tell these days. Thank you for tuning in to the In Solidarity series with Machado Mijiga and his incredible friends. Very grateful for you guys to be here today. This is presented by Musicians in Solidarity, which is a nonprofit organization aimed at bringing more equity into our music industry. My name is Sarah Clark. We've got at least half an hour of music to go. Y'all just want to keep playing.
Let's keep rocking.
Do it. I need to hear it.
This next song I wrote, it's called Legacy.
Dope.
Why are you laughing?
Because it was tight. Because it was so good. Because it surprised me, and I love it, and I like everything
I make
about
music
it.
that makes people laugh.
Oh, damn it.
Wait a second.
Come on now.
I just want to point out, Barra Brown said piano heroes, but from the distance that I am, it looked like piano herpes.
Yeah.
And
Good thing
these
we have,
boys are coming down with a case of that real bad.
Good thing we have a lot of hand sanitizer on deck. Is that what cures herpes?
Yes, lots of hand sanitizer. The clinical fact.
Listen, I went to public school. I don't understand.
I went to college.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody out there, I'm going to keep it short because we only have
15 minutes left.
15 minutes left, and I want to hear them play as much as possible, but I want to remind you that this is a donation-based platform, so all the money you donate today goes directly to the artists and to the production team that is here. Please consider that when you make your decisions this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please keep playing more music now.
We're going to do 2 more songs. We're going to do a tune of Dylan's first called Son, and we're just going to read that tune straight down. It's a beautiful composition. We're not going to open it up too much, and then we're going to do Dario's tune Tributary to end the night, which is like one of my favorite songs that he's written. And yeah, so hopefully we'll have time to do both of those. We'll try and be nice and concise with Son and probably Tributary too, and we'll be able to get them both done. Yeah.
So this is the end. I just want to thank you guys all on stage so much for being here. You're an incredible group to listen to.
This
we
is the
so
end.
Lucky.
5G is going to kill us all. This is the end.
If this is the last thing I ever say. Thank you for tuning in out there.
The last thing I'll ever say is this video was sponsored by NordVPN. I wish.
Deep cuts left and right, Machado. You guys good to go? Yep. Cool. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Beautiful. Wonderful. You guys have time. We can do it. In fact, there's no hard cutoff at 8.
We got one more song for you. This one's called Tributary. It's by Dario Lapoma. Thanks for coming. I'm Machado Mijiga. That's Dario Lapoma on the piano and the synthesizer. That's Dylan Hayes on the keyboard and synthesizer. That is Sam Arnold on the bass guitar, otherwise known as Sam Cheez-It Arnold, otherwise known as Sam Hey Arnold, otherwise known as Sam 5G Killer Arnold. And this band is called Tour de Force. We do play every once in a while. We're playing on the 18th with Michelangelo Wilson and whatever that noise you made was. Okay, we're going to do this one last song. Thank you for everybody who tuned in, and hopefully, if you didn't, check it out later. It's still available, and we still take tips until the end of the week.
Real talk, real talk.
All right. I'll just start writing it.
It's an SM58. I mean, I can drop it. That's fine. I'll give you mine.